In this video, we're going to use the matrix calculator to do some practice problems. So we want to use the matrix calculator to solve these systems. So I'm going to bring it up here. Again, I'm going to Desmos.com and selecting the matrix calculator. So we're going to start by clicking on New Matrix, and then I'm going to enter my coefficient matrix. In this case, I need a 3 by 3. And then I'm going to enter in the numbers in front of the variables. Remember, if there is no number in front, it would be a 1. If the variable is not there, it would be a 0. So there's matrix A. Then I'm going to do another new matrix and make matrix B, which is going to be just 1 column and 3 rows. And that's going to be the constants. So 31, 19, and 25. Click enter. And now I'm going to do A inverse times B, and that'll give me my answer. So remember that this goes in order as my variables are going across. So we have X, Y, and Z. So this is vertical column is X, Y, and Z. So X equals 6. Y equals 3, Z equals 5. Okay. For question 11, we're going to do the same thing, but this matrix is even larger. It's going to take 4 by 4 matrix for my coefficients. So clear everything, make a new matrix. 4 rows and 4 columns, and then put in the coefficients. W, X, Y, Z is going to be the order. This time I do have negative signs, so I want to make sure that I am including those if they are there. So like minus X would be a minus 1. Oops, negative 2. And third row we have 1, negative 1, negative 1, and 1. And then negative 1, 2, negative 2, and negative 1. So that's my first matrix. Second matrix is going to be just 1 column and 4 rows. For my constants, we have 6, negative 1, negative 4, and negative 7. And then again, we're going to type A inverse B. And there's my answer. W is negative 2, X is 1, Y is 4, Z is 3. So doing this by hand would take a really long time, a lot of algebra, a lot of chances to make mistakes. Could be very frustrating, but the matrix calculator makes it very easy. And this is something where because we have 4 variables and 4 equations, we couldn't really graph this on the Desmos graphing calculator, but we can use the matrix calculator to solve. Finally, with question 12, we have this problem where we have a college production of a play where we're selling 400 tickets. Ticket prices are $8, $10, and $12. Total income from ticket sales was $3,700. How many tickets of each type were sold if the combined number of $8 and $10 tickets sold was 7 times the number of $12 tickets sold? So we're going to start by selecting the correct system of equations using the given information. So let me give myself a little less scrolling to do here. So looking at this, I have the total number of tickets is 400. So X, Y, and Z are going to be my different types of tickets. That total needs to equal 400. So I can see right away that it's not going to be answer choice A or C because my total ticket number of tickets is 3,700, not 400. So that's going to limit me to choice B and D. So I can cross those off if I want to. Just do that. not that one, not that one. So looking at the difference between answer choice B and D, I see that the second equation here is the same. I'm multiplying the number of tickets by the price of each, adding it all together, and that's going to equal $3,700. My final equation comes from this last piece of information. The combined number of $8 and $10 tickets sold was 7 times the number of $12 tickets sold. So what that would look like in an equation, switch to my drawing tablet here, is that if I take $8 tickets and $10 tickets, add the numbers together, combined number of tickets, x plus y, was this 7 times the number of $12 tickets. So x plus y equals 7 times z. So from this equation, if I want to get it in this form, I would need to subtract 7z from both sides. So that gives me x plus y minus 7z equals 0. So that means that out of my 2 answer choices that are remaining, answer choice B is going to be the correct answer. So now in order to find the number of tickets, I need to solve the system. So I'm going to go back to my Desmos matrix calculator. I'm going to clear what's there and start over. So I'm going to enter this matrix in for my coefficients and constant matrix. So new matrix, this is 3 by 3. We have 1, 1, 1 for the first row. We have 8, 10, and 12 for the second row, and 1, 1, negative 7 for the third row. And then for my constant matrix, we have 1 column, we have 3 rows, 400, 3,700, and 0. Notice that when you set this up, we have to set this up in a column matrix. If you try to set it up in a row, you might think that it's the same thing, but the way matrices work, it's not going to be the same thing. So it'll give you an error message if you try to do that. You have to set it up as a column. So my a to the negative 1 times b gives me 200, 150, and 50. So again, these are in order, $8, $10, $12. So 200, 150, and 50.